Took so long to get onto the stage that he's run out of music, Martin Adams, and so the final handshakes having to be made to the familiar howls. Martin Adams against Dean Reynolds. Dean Reynolds from Cardiff, seeded 15. Wolfie, best here, quarter-final in 2014, but he looked mighty impressive, beating Madar's Razma yesterday. Dean Reynolds reaching this stage, coming through against David Cameron. I think I did him a disservice earlier on. I was chatting to him. It was one of his mates who had the Floyd Mayweather tattoo on his arm. He's tattooless. I apologise about that. Maybe he'll think about one. He certainly knows his boxing. And the champ's got for Martin Adams, who I think just about shook hands with everybody in the audience, didn't he, on his way in?
Yeah, he sure did. He loves that walk-on. To be honest, all the players absolutely loved it.
Duran produced his anthem, which he comes in on. They're going to have to look for a longer version.
I'm not hungry, but I'm definitely thirsty, John.
It's warm in here.
My goodness.
It is very warm. Saw our Master of Ceremonies, Richard Adams, sweating up a little bit up there on the stage. I don't know what the temperature is, but certainly up here in our commentary box, it is fairly heated.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg against Martin the 12th, Gamer.
Got a great start yesterday against Razma, didn't he?
Yeah, opened up real quick, didn't he? It's going to be a good match, this one. Reynolds, a new player
46
to our screens. He's, well, I say new, his last sort of couple of years.
French Open
96
champion. And his debut in this particular tournament.
Yeah, two-time winner on the development tour this year.
And he's reached BDO ranking finals as well. That's Adams into the groove. We're not going to recite all Martin Adams' successes over the years.
We'll be here for an hour.
Suffice to say that he has been the BDO star for a long time.
Yes, he has. Been their poster boy.
Won his first title back in 1993.
That's incredible.
125.
Shouts of Dino, Dino, and Martin Adams turns around and says, who?
He actually said, hang on a minute, I thought this was an exhibition match.
Suffice to say, he's fairly relaxed.
43.
Good to see.
Martin requires 71.
71 then for 1-0. No finish for Reynolds.
Double 16.
Good
Listen to that
Let's get
for
the first line.
Good dart.
Martin Adams.
They showed a pin drop there.
No chance for Dino then, were there?
Gamer.
Well, Martin's always been quite... Well, sorry about that. But just,
Yeah. Audible condemnation of the shout out.
Yeah, he's always expressed his views that here the players are given the best of order, so they can, you know, hopefully perform at their best. So they don't really like a lot of cheering out in between or during throws.
It's generally the case at the Lakeside, isn't it? I mean, it's a very, very different sort of atmosphere that you get here compared with, say, a Premier League match in the PDC.
Yeah, which is very much like a...
That's a football sort of audience, isn't it?
It's a big
58.
party type crowd.
Well, he's certainly got best of order now. Like playing in a library.
It's
45.
absolutely silent. I don't think I could play in that. I'm frightened to speak.
We're in a soundproof box here, but the door's open at the back because the temperature's about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you start yawping, I suspect it'll be heard on the stage.
I don't want Wolfie chasing me around Lakeside.
100.
Better from Reynolds. Well, they asked for quiet, and to say that he got it is an understatement. I mean, it's literally, you could hear a pin drop there.
If you could get away with that at the Premier League.
100.
People would laugh at you if you try and did that. There's a few who'd like it. I think Mervyn King would like a bit more quiet than he gets.
Yeah, it's incredible now. The more and more people you see wearing those
55.
earplugs just to try and, because it is so loud.
89.
But so many of them seem to have got used to it.
Yeah,
Good work.
Nice finish.
Dean Reynolds. Third lap is Martin.
So one apiece, and Reynolds will settle down now nicely with that checkout.
$60.
Still looking for our first 180 of the match. Adams has had a couple of 140 pluses, and not much between them in terms of averages. Adams is just settling to his task now.
Oh, we've seen 9 in the last match. 7 from
Mitchell, and he loses.
Insane.
100.
Good dart.
Could this be the first 180? Oof. Just
Put
caught the flight and dragged it down a bit.
137.
One of the conspicuous successes of Martin Adams this year has been retaining his Dutch Open title. He's won it now on 4 occasions, first time in 2010, and as you've said, Chris, mighty hard one to take.
Yeah, and he defended it that year, and then
55.
then a gap in between win it again, and then he defended it again. And that is just so hard to win.
Went off the boil, didn't he, for a little while, Martin? He had
Yeah.
his problems away from the hockey, and then kind of sorted that out, and great to see him back throwing well.
Yeah, he's throwing fabulously well. And a genuine, well, one of the genuine sort of favourites to lift anything that he plays in at the moment.
Well, he certainly would say that he's got a very live possibility of winning this title now.
97.
Going out, the number 1 seed Glenn Durrant and other favourites, including Scott Mitchell, have gone. And now Adams looks for tops for 2-1.
Yeah,
and takes it. First time of asking. 2 doubles out of 2. Precise throwing, excellent finishing, and the smile on his face.
Yeah, he had 3 180s in his first round match by this stage. Yet to hit one in this match so far. Oh, here we go.
140.
He seemed distinctly unperturbed when I was chatting to him earlier on about the fact that he was playing late. He didn't worry about it at all. Didn't worry about it.
97.
Said he was absolutely loving the coverage.
Yep, loving the coverage and loving some of the darts he'd seen. He was particularly admiring what Lisa Ashton did earlier on.
80.
Averaging, what was it, 98.84 going through. Looking to defend her title in the women's event and throwing the highest ever televised average. And you could say that was the high spot of the day.
Yes, it was. Well, there's been many actually, but yeah, that was one of them.
Excellent darts that we've brought for you.
100.
Adams trying to clinch this place in the last 8, looking for a quarter-final slot against Danny Nopperts. I'm sure he would have thought, so would expected that it was going to be Scott Mitchell, but not so.
Oh, it should have been. Still not quite sure he managed to win that. Well, yeah,
doubles, wasn't it? We know why.
Well, you'd usually go off the boil for a leg, but so many of them were just on the wire, and that's it in this game. If it's not your night, it's not your night.
Looking for 136, and he's not got it, so Adams, a great opportunity to break the throw here with 56.
Well, not Mr. Double so far.
Tops for 3 doubles out of 3.
Cursed it.
36.
Reynolds breeds again.
Well, it should be
90.
double 20, double 15, or a 20-20 ball. Oh, Dean.
Well, that's a shame.
38. Martin
That is a shame.
20.
So Adams, another chance. 2 10s, small adjustment.
Dean Uruguay 52.
Tops, and he's done it.
On the fourth line. Dean Reynolds. Fifth line is
2 apiece.
first.
And Reynolds turning round and saying, keep the noise down, look. Both of them want it in sepulchral calm.
85.
And I'm sure it'd faze Wolfie too much if there was a bit more noise. It's probably more Dean who likes it quiet.
Yeah.
Martin did very well, didn't he, when he played in the Grand Slam, the PDC event in what used to be your neck of the woods over in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, it's sort of there used to be one, I think it was called the World Dart Trophy actually, or the IDL. It was one of those two, and that was a cross-code event.
85.
But now they have the Grand Slam, and he did perform really well. He was only just edged out 10-9 by Kim Ibritz. I think he averaged near enough 100 in that match.
And he came through a strong group as
yes,
well, didn't
he did. That he looked really good in.
100.
You get the break here after 6 legs.
100.
Reynolds hanging in well now. Well, there's one disappointed man. Got a smile on his face though. And he'll be part of our
60.
coverage tomorrow.
Yes.
Joining us in the commentary box and up on the stage.
His loss is our gain.
Indeed. So Reynolds coming back with an outside chance of breaking the throw here. 156, it's a big ask. 156, treble 20. Can't be done. So Adams will have tops when he comes back to take the 3-2 advantage on the throw.
Martin required 40.
Double 10 coming across. Good marker.
20.
Just wouldn't go the other side of that dart, would
Dean
it?
required 56.
Tops for the break of throw.
36.
No. It would have been an unlikely 3-2 lead.
20.
That would have been. That was a great opportunity. 2 5s. And
Yeah,
gets
let's
it.
keep showing the fifth one. Martineau.
Neither of them are throwing at
Six
anywhere near
line,
the
control
peak of their
first.
capabilities, to put it mildly, and Adams kind of gets away with it.
Yeah, he sort of wiped his brow there as if to
One.
express his good fortune.
First maximum of the match for Dean Reynolds, the 23-year-old from Cardiff.
I fancied there was going to be a few in this one, but first one of the match. And already
43.
played 5 legs.
Maybe it's the hour, I don't know. A few autographs from Scott for a young admirer.
100.
Are you breathing quietly, Chris?
100.
Can't hear a murmur, can you?
No,
Not a murmur.
I've not even heard a phone go off.
60.
The bar's still open.
Good leg here from Reynolds.
Absolutely. Break at the end of this one as well.
Shows good character after the disappointment of nearly pinching that last leg, and he's responded well in this one.
He's a good young player. He's actually a better player than
Dean
he's shown
required
so far.
161.
Oh, good dart. Just checking where he is.
Yeah,
77 scored, 84 left.
Perfectly allowed to ask your caller.
Maybe Adams reconciled to the fact that this one's gone.
Dean, you require 64.
64 then to square up the match. Double 16.
32.
Well, he'll be back.
Not on his game like he was last night, is he?
No. Only averaging
85.
83.
Dean, you require 32.
Just the 3 140s, no 180s.
Yeah,
216s, it's 3 apiece.
Dean Reynolds.
Adams is in a scrap. Big favourite this to go through to the quarter-finals, but Dean Reynolds is right with him. Could go either way, clearly. It's 3 apiece. Join us back after the break. The Lakeside, you'd have got a decent price on Dean Reynolds to win this match. It's still a very live possibility. The big favourite Martin Adams has not really fired so far. 3 apiece, Chris.
Yeah, it's an intriguing match, and really you can only put it down to the fact that the timing of it. We've run a little bit over, so these boys we're probably expecting to go on around probably about an hour and a half ago, I should imagine.
I wonder if there'll be a mass howling if we get to midnight.
125.
As long as they're not throwing. He's got to watch himself here, Martin, because Dean is growing in confidence. And being the younger man, he will be a lot fresher.
Yep, long day, marathon
60.
day of darts. Adams could do with a big hit here. That's one in. Working his way along the oche. Unable to find the treble for a
85.
second time. A bit unlucky with the third.
$100.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you? He's just starting to fancy it a bit, the youngster, 23 years old. Martin, he won't mind me reminding the audience, he's got his 60th
55.
birthday next week.
He won't be putting his feet up and slippers on.
140.
He'll be chasing yet more titles.
He's still a very busy man. Not only his competitive matches, also loads of exhibitions he still does.
86.
The vast majority of the lads all still work together in these multiplayer exhibition evenings.
56.
He's been doing a fair few with Jason Thames.
Yes, he has,
Jason Thames mob.
Yep. Do a fair few exhibition nights in here, so I'm going to keep an eye out for them.
Says he
They're
likes
slightly more relaxed than this
50.
atmosphere.
Says he likes battering Simon Woodrock.
20.
Sorry, Simon. That'll be a bit of an incident.
Yeah, a bit of a needle now, John.
Next time.
Turning into a darts matchmaker.
8 lakh is
Well, how about
Dean's
that?
first game on.
Reynolds now has the advantage. And the upset is very much on now.
45.
Dean Reynolds averaging shy of 82. Double percentage though, 4 out of 9 is better than Adams. And Adams now is under pressure and needs more of that.
180.
Well, he eventually switched on, because that's his first
60.
180 of this match.
The match altogether has been on a bit of a slow burn, hasn't it? chuntering away to himself,
60.
Wolfie.
$140.
Well, that's a good visit.
Yep.
But Adams has effectively taken the darts.
Yeah, needs another ton at least, really.
140.
Quality throwing. 121.
60.
Adams is
What
not
you require,
normally one of those who
121.
throws in rogue finishes. Tried and tested. Treble 17 now for bullseye.
84 left.
97.
Great setup. Double left after 12 darts. This is a bit more like Martin Adams.
96.
A great chance now
What
for
you
the
require,
immediate
24.
break back. Double 12 Adams for 4 apiece. Double 6 now.
He doesn't want to be giving Reynolds a go at a ton.
12.
Which is what he's done.
Do you require 100?
Reynolds a great chance now for 5-3.
May
If he
go
was-
tops.
If he was practicing,
Yep.
oh yeah. Oh yes,
How about
oh
that?
yes.
Dean Reynolds.
He said to me when I was chatting to him, please try and be kind to me, say some nice things even if I'm playing badly. Well, that is him playing very well. 5-3, and he's 2 away from a memorable, notable win.
140. $57.
Adams has got it to do here, Chris, and he's not firing.
No, he's not finding
81.
that red bit with any consistency whatsoever.
Last night, when he absolutely breezed past Madars Razma, you looked at him and you thought, yeah, he's got a real
100.
chance of winning ranking title number 35.
Well, I can't do 2 late nights on the spin anymore, John, can you?
Well, we just have. We are doing.
100.
better.
$60.
Needed a big hit and frustrated that he couldn't find it, and Adams is closing in for a leg victory here.
Oh my goodness, he nearly pulled that.
Nearly yanked it down into the treble and
Yeah.
bust it.
Right then, for 5-4.
100. What you require,
And then
59.
the most important moment of this match for me, the next leg.
Tops.
Yeah, let's keep showing them.
Well, they made that look very easy. And sort of an ironic smile and raise of the eyebrows from Adams. And this is an absolutely key leg. First to 7 for a place in the
60.
quarterfinals. That's not a good start from Reynolds. Adams normally here would pounce on that. Good second dart after the loose first. Oh yes, that's more like it.
121.
Much more like it. But so often in this match, he's at a good score and followed it up with something
60.
60, 55, 43, 59-ish.
Testing moment this for young Dean, isn't it?
Well, he will know, he'll be fully aware that Martin's not anywhere near his C game.
100.
That's not a good lie.
45.
Can't find his way through to a treble. Would you have switched there, Chris?
Yeah, I probably would have. Obviously, every opportunity you want to go for an open target. We can't see as much as they can. We've got a side view effectively, but
95.
I'd love to see it sometimes from sort of their view, really, sort of over their shoulder, but unfortunately that's not
100.
possible.
Still advantage Adams with the throw effectively working his way along to create the opening to go for the treble 20. Wrong side of the wire, small target.
55.
Well, a 140 now from Dean. Put him right back in this leg.
He can't just find that treble. It's
No.
awkward again. Second consecutive
60.
throw where he's found his way
130.
blocked. 130 then to square up the match. Oh dear.
I think he's as baffled as we are by his performance.
90.
Well, it's a good setup ultimately, and Reynolds not on a finish. But it's an absolute must-take, this one now for Adams, if he's going to
81.
keep his chances alive.
Martin
in a sense.
required 40.
Tops.
If he wins this, we're right back where we started, and then involved in a best of 3.
Double 5, what a
Martin.
massive dart.
Yeah, that's came short of the 10th line. Martin Adams.
What a pressure situation.
11 like is Martin the 12th.
Bit of experience there.
Yeah.
Came on.
There we go, another wipe of the brow.
Played with a smile on his face, but I think he'd be a little bit dissatisfied, to put it mildly, with some of the darts he's thrown.
140.
When we're more used to seeing that.
Yeah, if he wins, he'll just shrug it off. But if he loses, great 180. Put them in the middle of a polo mint.
That's Dean Reynolds' second maximum, averaging 82 against Adams' 86.
85.
Well, the best of order, the Reynolds fans giving their support, shouting out before calm
96.
descends.
The Adams throw under threat again, John. He just
For
can't
whatever
get
it's,
that
I was going to say, for whatever
consistency
reason,
with what his
60.
game is totally based on. You think of Adams, he's usually as solid as a rock.
well, this
Back
is a
this
great
big fires.
chance now. Great chance for
Second
Reynolds.
180 of the leg.
What a time to do it.
Third 180 of the match.
The break beckons.
And he goes within 1, winning this match.
135.
Is it too late?
Great pressure, though. Great pressure.
45. Oh, he's missed the 13.
That was a
Double
forced
16.
error.
Double 16.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
came short of the 11 line.
Look at the reaction.
What a comeback. And
12
now
like is
Reynolds
Dean the 12th first.
is just
Came
one
on.
leg away with the throw of taking a place in the quarter-final.
'97.
Steady 97 to open. Quality visit from Martin Adams.
100.
Crowd thought it was
Yeah,
a
I
140. I think he did momentarily.
Yeah, I thought it was more. He needs a big score. 60s are not going to be enough, Martin.
100.
Crowd absolutely on tenterhooks. A lot of tension up there, but Reynolds is dealing with it.
140.
Great time to throw that in.
Well, he's only had 180 in this match, and if you've ever needed his second, it's now
140,
minimum.
and it's not going to be. It's starting to look as though this is tilting towards Reynolds.
46.
Certainly does
Do you
now.
require 164?
6 darts from here.
64.
Well, he's left himself the steady ton.
Talking him in.
And you can hear him doing it.
140.
So quiet it is here.
Do you require
So,
100?
treble 20 tops and he's through.
Oh, he went tops, didn't he, early in the match? Oh, it didn't happen this time.
60. What you require is 75.
75. Going to have to take this. 18 would leave tops. No, sir.
55.
Drags it down, and you heard the gasp of frustration, the groan of
40.
frustration from Martin Adams as young Dean Reynolds
Good
takes double
shot.
top and gets one of the biggest wins of his career, and a big smile and a hug from Wolfie, who exits the tournament in the second round. Another of the day's big shocks, and Dean Reynolds from Cardiff, he goes through 7-5 into the quarterfinals, and look at his face. The reaction tells you just how much it means to him.